Hello everybody, this is the Introverted Comedian, and in this video I'm going to test one of the monthly PS Plus games, the free ones that you can get, and it will be the EA Sports F1 23. Now I haven't actually played in quite a while any racing games, so I'm not sure how much I would like it. But it should be fine, I think. Uh, I used to be quite a fan of Formula One racing, but after some years, I simply forgot to watch it, or maybe I didn't really enjoy it that much anymore. Still, it is a good time to test it. After all, it is a free game, so why not? Yeah, so from what I can see, it looks quite nice. Yeah, so apparently you've got local multiplayer, you've got league racing, you've got the store, of course. Let's see what kind of options we've got over here. Yeah, so apparently you've got some difficulty settings as well. You've got the career mode, breaking point. So let's see exactly what this one is. Again, you've got more difficulties. So I'm just gonna have a quick look to see exactly what this is about, but I do hope there is so I think I'm going for the career instead of breaking point because there might be a tutorial over here, or at least I hope so. Yeah, so apparently you can actually play neither Formula 1 or Formula 2, which is not bad. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go with the whatever settings the game is giving me. Basically, I just want to test it. Yeah, so you can choose a couple of avatars. Now, since this guy was the only one with a beard, I went for him. Well, maybe this guy, he also has a beard. Yeah, so apparently you can go for various countries. I'll go with Romania, the country where I lived and grew up. It's a good thing that you can also change your name. Yeah, apparently you cannot go for a very long name. For some reason it's not allowing me, so I'll just go like this. It's so that's a 3 letters. Yeah, so this is kind of strange. Anyway, I'm not interested in that. I want to test the game. I'll just go with number 13 and let's see.
Let's focus on your driver's look.
Okay, so you can actually choose a different helmet. And you can even change the colors, which is not bad. So I think I'll just go with this one. Apparently there are some items you can shop for. But this one would suit me very well. When it comes to radio calls and anything like that, I'm not really interested. Yeah, so I'm totally lost over here. I'll just go with this one.
Great, that's
and
everything
just
we
start
need.
the career.
You can go back and edit anything we've done so far, and we'll come back here at the start of each season. But if you're ready to go, hit advance to head to Team HQ, and we can start our push to the top of Formula One.
Yeah, so the graphics look interesting. Not too much, not too little. Once you get to the cinematics, they actually look quite nice. Yeah, so apparently you can choose what kind of tires you want. Not even sure which ones to go with. Yeah, so basically you can go with different setups. I'll just stay with the balanced one. Yeah, so let's go to the track. I'm not so sure I'm doing good at this. Apparently I'm doing very bad at this. Yeah, so at least this time it was better. But I still think I'm missing the main course apparently. As I said, I haven't been playing racing games in way too long. So it does seem that if you go off course, the game will take you there. But it's not something that clear to me, to be honest. Yeah, so let me check one more time. I really need some tutorials.
Modern F1 cars rely on
And I was actually
keeping up with the development race is vital.
hoping that I can get
Over
them
the course of the Formula
while playing. because if you just get them like this, they're not that much fun.
In the unforgiving world of Formula One, free practice sessions are a vital part of any Grand Prix weekend. During your F1 career, you'll be able to utilise these sessions to complete
So apparently there are some
the drag reduction.
free training sessions.
The tyre select.
So even though they
qualifying
don't really teach you while playing the
the race
game,
strat.
the
Sprints are a
tutorials
shorter race
are
session
quite
at around
well
one-third
done.
distance. In Formula One,
Still not necessarily something I enjoy. Let's see one more time. Yeah, so this one doesn't work that well. Now I know which one the handbrake is for sure, so it's time to test it a little bit. So apparently you do need to know which one is the handbrake if you actually want to get those turns. But it's not that helpful. Honestly, I do think that for the fans of the game, this is quite interesting. Or for any of the racing games fans, this one might actually be
As we wind
good.
down from the excitement of qualifying, here's a
In
look
my
at your top
case,
three.
I'm not
Lawson,
sure what to
Armstrong,
say.
and Jet.
I guess that this has been a thing that I always enjoyed just watching, not necessarily playing. Yeah, so let's see an actual race.
Hello and welcome from the Bahrain International Circuit here in Sakhir. Down on the grid, the engineers are making their last checks, and as we're now moments away from, as we await the start of another.
So again, you can choose your car setup. Basically, I think if you've been playing the game for a long time, you should be able to set up your car in a much better way than the standard one. So apparently you can actually so this is not so bad. It seems that during the race, the fact that someone might be behind you is encouraging. But I'm still having lots of issues when it comes to making those tight turns. Apparently you do need to slow down quite a lot. I think back when I used to actually play racing games, it was too easy, and that's why I'm not used to it anymore. So on the other hand, I am doing quite well by keeping in third place. I was expecting something much worse. Still, I'm not sure exactly how much damage my car is taking by what I'm doing. So the course is quite nice, and if you start looking at the map like I just did, you will end up off of that course. And apparently one of the best ways I can actually control my car is to use both the handbrake and the brake at the same time. I think there is an issue since I'm not really a driver. I do have a driving license, but I haven't been doing it in quite a long time. So I think it is more suited for someone who's been driving for a longer time. Yeah, so I'm not gonna lie, I do find this quite annoying. I'm not really enjoying myself. It's I think it just has to do with the fact that I enjoy other type of games. It is interesting that you can get the career mode. Basically, I like role-playing games, so you can actually make your own career. You can play a role in it, but I'm not sure how fitting this is for me. Once again, it was kind of hard, even with the brakes on, to actually stop. So I do think that these guides would show me the speed I'm supposed to go with. Yeah, so as I said, the racing games seem to be changed a lot from when I used to play them, and that's, I think, more than 10 or 11 years ago. You cannot really count GTA as a racing game. Yeah, so basically once I get into a straight path, it's easier to actually follow it. But as soon as I go for the curves, it's not something I should play, apparently. Yeah, so I do seem to get accustomed to it better in time, or at least I think so. Yeah, so no. Honestly, I have no idea how am I managing to stay in front. And I don't think that's going to happen for quite a long time. Although when I do get these straight lines, I do get enough speed to actually go quite far from the others. Yeah, so it's basically something I can't explain at the moment, since as I said, I need to pay a lot of attention just because I haven't played something like this in a long time. But I do seem to get the hang of it. And I might just win this race. Still, if I went for a slightly more difficult way of doing it, I don't think I could do it. Yeah, so apparently you have a radio you can use, which I wasn't supposed to use apparently, since I got into trouble. Yeah, so I just think this is not something you should expect to enjoy if you haven't played it in a long time. On the other hand, as I said earlier, I seem to be winning, which is a huge advantage. It gives me a morale boost. I'm not sure exactly how fast my car is compared to the others. Maybe that's what's making the difference, because it sure isn't my driving style, which is basically totally chaotic.
You need to slow down
Yep.
before hitting the corners. We don't want to get a penalty.
Yeah, so it's not bad, to be fair. As you can see, I'm already on the
Okay, so we're
5th
leading our
out of
teammate
5
by
laps,
7.6 seconds.
and I am doing quite well, but I'm still having issues with
Hey, if you don't behave
them
yourself from now on,
corners,
we're going to end up disqualified.
as my radio says. I might end up actually getting disqualified. So let's see. I can actually see my fuel from what I see over there. It's enough for 1 1/3 of a lap. So this should actually get me to the finish line. No, I do have quite a big advantage when it comes to how far I am compared to the others, but it doesn't last for long, it seems. And once again, it's quite hard to stay on track. On the other hand, I might be just close to winning the race, so as I said, it's not so bad. You do seem to get those penalties, and I think I'm just gonna lose the race.
We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Yeah, so as I said, the fact that I kept putting corners, it wasn't so good.
Carlin have pulled off a sublime performance to secure the top step of the podium today.
Yeah, so what can I say? It's not a bad
Valsecchi, give me your
experience,
thoughts.
to be
How did
fair.
they accomplish this result?
But as you can see, since I couldn't actually stop cutting those corners, I ended up losing, even though I came in
And there you
first.
have it, today's winners, having raised some of the biggest names in F1.
So I think this experience should be helpful.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. Liam Lawson extends his lead at the top, getting ever closer to securing the championship. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me
So
ask
I'm not
you,
very
who
happy
was your
about this, to
driver
be
of the
honest.
day?
I have to give it to Liam.
And still, it looks nice-ish. But as I said, I would like to actually have some proper practice. I don't like this one since it's timed. This one is a one shot for qualifying again. It's not something that interesting. So you can actually go for different sessions. Yeah, so there are plenty of features from what I can see over here. You can choose from. Not sure if they're actually that good for me, so I'll just quit to my menu, and I want to test the other play styles. Let's see what this one does.
Previously.
What was it like bringing a brand new team to the F1 grid?
Yeah, so apparently there is kind of a story mode.
Okay, Aiden, nice job so far. Let's try and bring that gap down to the car ahead if you can. Copy that.
Basically supposed to finish the race, and yeah, that's not going to happen. Once again, I did end up putting corners, which is not a good thing. Oh, I am in lap 6 out of 14, which is not so bad. I'm currently, I think, on bloody hell. Yeah, so I'm not sure how well this is going on.
3.2 seconds.
Because apparently what I did earlier, that F2 race was way too easy compared to what I am doing now, or maybe I'm just not used to the course, the racetrack. Yeah, so I'm honestly lost at this point. I'm not sure exactly that I am going to make a difference. It's just when I think I'm doing better, this happens. This happens, which is a clear sign that I shouldn't be playing these games. As I said, I do want to test it and see exactly how's it going. Apparently, I did manage to get to the 7th lap out of 14.
2.4 seconds.
I'm not sure how well that's going. Yeah, so once again, when it comes to a straight line, I am good. But once it gets to this, I'm as good as dead. Because not only that I get to stop for too long, but also way too many people are going past me.
Okay, the gap behind is 2.0 seconds.
More than that, I am getting those penalties.
Right, you've been pushing your luck on track limits too much, and we've been given a 3-second penalty.
Yeah, what I do think is that this game would be amazing play on one of them steering wheels. It's basically an experience. So apparently there is a replay mode as well, and you've got several things over here. Still, I'm not going to finish it. It will take me way too long to finish it, and I'm not ready for it. I just want to test the other gameplays, the other features or game modes. So let's see what this one does.
Welcome to F1 World. As you play, you'll earn upgrades that can be equipped to your car and team. Along the way, you'll build up your compendium. So when
This
you're
one
ready,
seems
jump into
interesting.
the play screen and
Yeah, so once again, you can customize your profile, and you can do several customizations.
this is your garage. As you upgrades are split into car parts and team members. Team members require
The
as
good
well
thing
as
is that you
improving
can
the tech level
actually
up. Okay, new items you've acquired
customize
appear
quite
here.
a lot of
We've got
things.
some, so let's.
Yeah, so it does look quite interesting, to be honest. And it seems like you will need to unlock them. Now let's see exactly
this is what we call the
play
activity
means.
screen. It's basically your jumping off point for all the different ways you can play F1 World. Okay, so feel free to explore, have a good look around, and when you are ready to get your journey going, just select series from the list and we'll go from there.
Yeah, so you can go for the series, ranked, multiplayer, Grand Prix, multiplayer Grand Prix. There's basically plenty of things. Just go with the series.
Screen. Each series of events, completing a series can unlock further series.
Yeah, so apparently there are some things you can do and you cannot do. So I'll just go with this one. Yeah, so you can go for difficulty and lots of other stuff. Yeah, so let's start the event and see how it's going. After all, it is a racing game, so the best thing you can do is to race.
Now, Anthony Davidson, take me back to when you
I
first
think
made
I
your
would actually
debut.
like
Give
to
us some
race
practical
this car more than the F1 cars. Now this one looks quite nice. Okay, so let's see. So hopefully I am getting the hang of it a little bit. And exactly as before, once I think that I've done it, something like this happens. So I think I'm just a bad driver. It doesn't have anything to do with the game. And so this one is okay-ish, but I do struggle too much. Yeah, I think once you get used to actually doing these things, to the controls very well, or if you've played it before, it is quite a nice experience. But in my case, it's more of a disaster. Once again, it's nice to see that some people are behind me, but at the same time, lots of people are getting past me, and that's kind of discouraging. I think my driving style would be better suited for something like NASCAR, not F1. Yeah, so once again, I did lose myself when trying to cut that corner, and I'm doing worse and worse. Still, I'm not the last one, which is a little bit encouraging, but I think I'm not the last one just out of luck. And yeah, there it goes. My luck has gone down. Still, once again, I'm not the last one, which is good.
Okay, DRS is now available.
And I'm actually doing the third lap, but as bad as always. Yeah, so you can check quite a lot of things apparently. I think that's just a distraction. As I said, I do think the game needs, unless you played it before, needs a proper tutorial, not just them text ones, because I need to actually know what I'm doing. I know it's a race, I know I need to win it, but some of the controls are just not there, and the experience it's giving me, since I haven't played the game, is that of pushing me away. I have no idea how to do what my mind knows I should do. So once again, I'm not the last one, although I did cut some corners, so maybe I will be.
And you hit the target. You know I expect that now every week.
Yeah, so it's not something to be proud of, as I said. I don't know why everyone is
Well, what a thrilling end to
so
an
happy
incredible Grand Prix weekend.
about my performance, or maybe they weren't about my performance, they were about that other man's performance.
It's been a thrilling day of F1 world action, but there are more to come in the future. So follow us and...
Yeah, so let's see exactly what that experience got me. Maybe I can unlock something with it, although I'm not so sure. Yeah, so I did earn a rare upgrade. I got some cash and an uncommon unit.
Nice one. You've just earned an
That's
upgrade.
not bad.
Upgrades can be equipped in the garage, so it's worth going there.
Let's see, I do have some rewards from the podium pass. Let's see what exactly you can get from the store. Yeah, so this is more about customizing, I think. You can also get the experience boosts. Yeah, so I think these are mostly skins. Yeah, so up so far is not so bad. Yeah, so you have some goals apparently. Let's see if I can actually do something about my car. I'm not sure exactly where from. So in here I only have the information about it, which is good. Yeah, so I'm not sure if this was the right thing to do.
Some really
Apparently I started another race, and that's not what I wanted to do. I simply wanted to get my car customized a little bit. So once again, it would be useful if I could get that garage somewhere over there.
Ranked is F123's competitive multiplayer arena, where players compete each.
So there is something for the garage. Yeah, so let's see. You've got power units, and this one seems the best, but they do various things, which is a little bit tricky when you have no idea what they refer to. Yeah, so apparently the more you play it, the more advantages you'll have. So there is a local multiplayer, there's a league racing. Let's see exactly what this one is about. Yeah, so it's not so bad. As I said, it's looking very well. You've got the story page, you've got the career mode in case you want to make your own thing. You've got the solo play, and basically you can do quite a lot by customizing your car and winning new parts and so on. Still, I do have to say that for myself, this is not necessarily a game I would like to play in the future. And while I do encourage fans of race games and especially Formula One fans to play it because it seems attractive enough, I just don't have that drive to actually play it. So this is where the episode or test of F1 23 from EA Sports ends. I'm hoping that it will help you at least get an idea of this game, if it's actually worth buying, or if you already have the EA Sports, the PS Plus monthly game, you might consider playing it. So until next time, I wish you lots of fun while playing your games, and see you in the next episode of something else, since I'm not going to play F1 again. Bye bye.